Hi everyone, it's Karen from Craftykarendesigns here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the April Stamp Around the UK video hop. This video hop is a group of UK Stampin' Up demonstrators who get together and make a video once a month, obviously, and we all hop round. There's some very talented people. And I always get loads and loads of inspiration every time I take part in one of these. So please have a look round, have a look through the blog when you've watched mine, and see what else everybody else has made. So this month's theme was metallic, basically anything shiny, sparkly. So I'm going to drag out a couple of stamp sets that I haven't used for quite a long time. Because the annual catalogue is about to launch. We're about to launch a new annual catalogue in, I think it's May. But Stampin' Up demonstrators get to see it quite soon now. And I think possibly some of these stamp sets that I've got will retire with the new catalogue. So I thought I'd bring them out and give them a bit of an airing. So I'm going to use the Flowering Blooms. I'm going to use this stylised rose. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Stamps really look really well. I don't think I've ever heat embossed it before, but I'm going to give it a whirl and see what it looks like. And I'm going to use the words from the prize peony because I need a sympathy card. So I'm going to use the So Sorry for Your Loss. And I'm also going to bring out the well-written framelets, and I'm going to use the Sympathy word from that, and I'm going to bring out my old favourites, the Stitch So Sweetly Dies. And I think if these retire in this new annual catalogue, I think I will probably cry, because I use these every week. Love them, love them, love them. Really good. I've certainly had my money's worth out of these. Right, so let's get cracking and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use some Night of Navy. And I'm going to use silver embossing because I really like the combination of navy and silver together. So I've got a piece of cardstock which is 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, and I'm just going to fold that in half. And burnish. Like that. Feels a bit dark in here. It's going dark outside. I think it might rain. Shall I switch the light on and see if that's any better? Just bear with me a minute. It's a little bit better, I think. So, as I said, I'm going to use Night of Navy. And I've cut out the largest of the Stitch So Sweetly dies, the rectangles. And this is just under 3 by 4. And I've also got a piece of silver foil, which is 3 1/4 by 4 3/8. I just wanted one that was a bit bigger than this, so that when I put it on the front of here, it will stand out. Okay. So let's get some scrap on here. So I'm going to stamp the largest image, the rose, as I said, because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's just clean that block a bit. So I'll get the Versamark out. Put plenty on. I'll get my stamping mats just to give me something to lean on. I'll put plenty of Versamark on. Stamp that. that, press it down. That looks nice. I forgot to go over it with my embossing buddy, so let's hope there's no sticky fingerprints on there. So move that out of the way. And sprinkle some of this on. I love heat embossing. It's like magic. Love watching it. Just got a few little specks which I'll get off with this little paintbrush. There we go. I'll just tip this back into the container before I get it everywhere. Put the lid on. You won't believe how far a pot of that can go once you turn your heat tool on. Ask me how I know. Right, it's just going to get a bit noisy now while I do this, so I'll just heat it up for a minute. And talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let's watch the magic. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, just love it, love it, love it. I don't do heat embossing as much as I should because I just really, really like it. So we'll add that onto there with some dimensionals, I think. I'll raise it up a little bit. The backs off. I'll just lay that down in the middle of there and see if it's straight before I press it down. Why does it always stick when you don't want it to? There we go. That's more or less. It's close enough. So then this is going to go on the front of here, like that. Isn't that pretty? And then I've already cut out the word sympathy in some silver foil. Just poke these few little bits out. This is from the Well Written dies. I've had these for ages now. So I've got a horrible feeling these will disappear as well. I'm going to add that on there like that. I think that'll look quite nice. So I think I'll just glue that silver foil layer down. And we'll take it up towards the top. Like that. And then I've got some Tombow in a pot somewhere with a fine nib. What have I done with it? Oh, there it is. So I'll just dab some bits on the back of here. So just tiny little dots. You don't need much. Or you can put a blob of glue on your silicone craft sheet and sponge it on. I find this works just as well. So as I said, we've got new catalogue coming soon, and the 2019 to 2021 in colours will be retiring. So that's Rococo Rose, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, Seaside Spray, and what's the other one? It's a pinky purpley one, wasn't it? Purple Posy, that's the one they had the problems with. So because they're going to retire soon, all the supplies of cardstock and re-inkers and blends and everything will just fly off the shelves. So if you want any, if one of those is one of your favourite colours, and you want to get some supplies, I'd do it sooner rather than later. And you can buy any of the supplies by clicking the link underneath directly to my shop. There we go. Right, so we need an inside for it now. I think that looks quite classy, even though I do say so myself. So I've got a piece of basic white, which is my standard layer, which is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So I'm just going to stamp "So Sorry for Your Loss" on the inside. Get a block. I'm going to stamp it with Nice of Navy. Oh, that looks nice. And we could also put some of these flowers on, couldn't we? Let's get that as well. There you go. We'll just put some Tombow on this and add it to the inside. and then we're done. There we go. There we go. Hope you'll agree. That's a really pretty, I know they're not the nicest things to have to send, but on such sad occasions, but I think that's a really, really pretty card. I like that, I really like that. So there you go. There's my shiny project. So the links to everybody else who's taken part in the blog will be directly underneath this video. So please pop through and have a look and give them all a thumbs up. If you like my projects, I'd be really grateful if you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd be really grateful if you could do so. Click on the red subscribe button and click on the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.